Good evening and welcome to Garbage Theatre. Welcome, folks, to a very special episode of Garbage Theatre. I'm your host, Chase, with my co-host, Blake.
Yep.
And joining us, a very special guest, our guest host for Shark Month, my good friend, John.
Hey.
How's it going?
Is it really a special guest, though?
It's fairly special.
Oh, first time I'm on and he's already shitting on me. Wow.
That's we figured as much.
It's a thing.
You're gonna have to be initiated a little bit.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You know, we got to initiate you to get into this thing that I know you want to do, watching god awful movies and depressing yourself.
Well, I'm a big film fan, so it's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Well, we're gonna cure you of that shit real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so John is gonna be our moderator for Shark Month. He's gonna administer the 5-question quiz, and me and Blake are gonna compete head to head each week. And whoever gets the most questions right at the end wins. And as we stated on last week's podcast, if Blake wins, he gets to, at any point in season 2, he can pick any Steven Seagal movie he wants, regardless of criteria, rating, anything. And if I win, I get to pick any Jean-Claude Van Damme movie I want, regardless of rating or criteria. So,
can I say this? I've done a little research on Seagal films since we decided this.
Okay.
And I may have heard the best, one-liner catchphrase ever from Steven Seagal.
Let us hear it.
He tells a guy, it's time to go to the bank. The blood bank.
Oh my God. He's a national treasure.
He is. He really is.
Jesus Christ. I want to make some kind of food joke out of that, but I just don't have the energy.
Well, neither does he, so who cares?
We got to get to the
Something
corral, the golden corral. Fuck guy. Okay, so that's how that's going to work, but that's not till next week. This week is our actual wrap-up finale for season 1, and we got some treats in store for you. We're gonna open it up where Blake and I are gonna run down our top 5 waste of the waste movies that we watched this season, and John's gonna give us color commentary as we go.
Okay.
So, I'll let you open this up. What's your number 5?
Well, hold on. Let me get. Are we talking number in ascending order to number 1 being the worst?
Counting up to go with LaFleur. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Gotcha.
You guys already know.
Oh yeah, that's
cemented in.
Everybody who listens knows.
Yeah. So yeah, my number 5 was Asian Connection.
Okay.
As much as I had fun recording the episode, watching it was hard.
Was not good.
Right.
My number 5 is Zombies.
Really?
Yeah. Of all the asylum sci-fi movies we watched, that was by far the worst one. So I snuck it into the top 5.
Wow.
And you, surprisingly enough, I don't have a single Seagal movie in my top 5.
Oh, I have 2. As much as I love them, they're just such a whooping to watch.
Yeah.
But watching him just be awful, it's gotta be some bonus.
That's kind of why he didn't make it onto mine, because while they were bad, I mean, they gave us the most to make fun of.
Like I said, fun to record. I'm talking about purely me having to sit through the movie. It was brutal.
Yeah.
And I'm just going by the ones that I had the hardest time sitting through.
Okay. That works. Okay, what's your number 4?
Perfect Weapon. Mainly because of the music.
Yeah, that fucking song.
Primarily the music. Wow.
Yes.
The music as in the song.
Yeah, the one song they used throughout the whole thing.
Right.
But same for all the same reasons though. Fun to talk about, brutal to watch.
Yeah. My number 4, Jerusalem.
Really?
Cool guy Omar notwithstanding.
Well, yeah.
That movie
you know-
was just a meandering mess. It was just bad.
That one wasn't that hard for me to watch though. Like, I don't know. I kind of had fun with that one.
I mean,
Yeah, based on the episode, it didn't sound like that was that terrible.
No.
I'm looking back on everything as a whole and thinking of which ones would I not want to watch again, and that is one of them.
That's the same strategy Omar has. He looks back at everything as a whole.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
So on to number 3.
On to number 3.
I just on my list I just wrote down one word because I can't remember the actual title. But
Jesus Christ. We only watched
This
13
doesn't bode
movies.
well for the trivia, man.
the Pretty Chick in the House movie. That was my number 3.
Pretty chick in the house.
I am the pretty thing that lives in the
Yes.
house.
Yeah, that one.
Our first episode.
Yeah, the one I picked. I literally have
Reasons?
written down in my notes pretty.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Oop.
Oh, hello.
I'm here.
Okay, we lost Blake. Just hang on. Looks like he dropped out. Hang on. Hopefully he didn't stop recording. You didn't stop recording.
Sorry,
right?
I don't know why my internet dropped out for some reason.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah.
John, you there?
Yep.
Did everybody keep recording
Yes.
through that? Okay, good. Just
Yes.
keep going.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I have no reason why it just went out and came right back on without me touching anything. Might have been
No
a storm.
problem.
I don't
So,
know.
yeah. Pretty thing lives in the house. Reasons. Go.
The reasons why I mean, I don't think I even have to explain why this thing is on the worst. I know at one point when we were watching these crappy movies, we actually said that this one actually got bonus points because it actually tried. But, looking back on it, it was still just so stupid.
Yeah.
So I that was the one I let fly. What about you for number 3?
I am the pretty thing that lives in the house.
Wow, agreement.
Ah.
Look at that.
Again, the only reason it didn't score higher was because they tried.
Right.
That was my reasoning. Again, it was bad. Just 80% of the movie was silence. I still say she wasn't talking to anybody on that phone.
No. I also still say, I go back to my Peter Griffin reference. Halfway through the movie, I'm like, for Christ's sake, somebody throw a pie.
Oh, man. Okay, so we agreed on one.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting any agreement except for the end of this. What's your number 2?
The Ouija one.
Oh.
For, because,
Obvious
yeah,
reasons?
it was just, it was bad. Just because the ghost or whatever it wasn't, it goes back to what we were saying. Was it a ghost? Was it a
ghost
mutant?
zombie mutant.
Don't know. It was never explained.
Nope. My number 2, Ouija experiment 2.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And the only note that I wrote was woof.
Plop.
So that brings us to the crescendo here. Number one.
And
Let's all say it
no,
together.
no,
Go with La fucking
no.
Flow.
That is not my number one.
Nope.
Well, that's not
nope,
okay. So we know why
nope.
though.
Yeah, because you didn't watch the fucking
No.
thing.
No,
Exactly.
that is not my number one. My number one was Airplane versus Volcano.
You are full of shit.
What? I'm not entitled to mine, babe.
The worst? The worst?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I'm fucking with you. It was LaFleur. I mean, come on.
Yeah. You couldn't watch the
He got
fucking
us.
thing.
He got me.
Yeah, my reasons, obviously, for this movie being number one was I couldn't make it past the 10-minute mark. So,
Yeah.
boom. But it was also hilarious that Chase watched the whole thing.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God.
After I called you up and begged you to pick something else.
It's such cruelty.
We both watched the first 10 minutes. I called you up and said, I can't do this. There's no way. And I got met with tough
Yeah,
shit.
these are the rules.
And then you went on with your life for the rest of the
I
week.
sure did.
Oh my!
I didn't
God.
even look back.
You're worse than ISIS.
All those
Oh,
times that
man.
I was supposed to be watching it, I was playing Overwatch,
Yeah.
chuckling softly.
Just thinking about it the whole
I'm
time.
just thinking, oh, I hope he's watching it right now.
I watched the rest of that thing in one goddamn
Yeah,
second.
well,
I just bit down and went through the whole freaking. Oh my god!
so that's why in my mind, I don't care that you won the season, because I won that.
Well, that shit's not going down again. Next
I
season.
won the psychological.
We've got a. We have a rule against subtitled films
Yeah.
now because of that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So, what was your favorite
okay,
movie to
well-
watch this season?
Favorite movie, my with apologies to award, goes to Welcome to the Jungle.
Really? That was
Yeah.
a close second to mine.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was just. I mean, it had some genuine laughs in it.
yeah. Like I said, I would have watched that one again if I had to.
You did watch it again of your own
did.
volition.
So
So there you go.
Yeah, I assumed that was going to be your. Your pick, too.
And I'm almost ashamed to admit, the one that I did pick, I did go back and watch again, just for shits and giggles.
Did you watch Three-Headed Shark
No.
Attack again? Okay.
It was like it was legit Airplane versus Volcano.
Oh, come on.
And I went back and
You
watched
just had to get some more of that Dean Cain
Yeah,
action.
I went back and watched it after we recorded the episode, and all I could think about was the autopilot the whole time, and it just made the movie, like, the whole time just picturing the autopilot sitting there from Airplane. Like, it just makes the movie so much better, and I watched it again.
Wow.
And I paid close attention to Dean Cain struggling with this fake airplane lever, and I just found it hilarious.
Well, I have to say that you surprised me there.
What's really funny
for
is
sure-
when he's pulling on that lever, and there's no like he's supposed to be like pulling against the autopilot. Or whatever. There's no resistance
Yeah.
to that thing at all.
Dude, acting. Dean Cain's a professional, sir.
What did we call it last episode? Crafting.
He's crafting at that point.
Crafting. Yeah.
Yeah, he's crafting at that point.
Well, there you go.
Well, there we go. We were in agreement for our top 3 worst, with an upset on our favorite. I thought for sure we both picked Welcome to the Jungle.
No. I mean, you picked a Jean-Claude movie for your favorite. That's not. I mean, boo. I couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't pick a
oh,
Seagal.
I
It was inevitable.
I already have my Jean-Claude movie picked out for when I win Shark Month.
Really? What a coincidence. You want to know why it's a coincidence?
You got yours?
No. That's why it's a coincidence. Because I haven't. No, I haven't. Only thing I've done is I've researched cheesiest Steven Seagal movies in Google, and I have to whittle down that list.
Well, don't worry. By the time this month is over, he will have made 4 more.
What's hilarious is when I looked up that list, 2 of them that popped up was Perfect Weapon and Asian Connection. I was like, shit, they're already on there.
We already watched the cheesiest. Well, there's that one where he's like just sliding all over the place. I don't remember
Seagal
what
on
the name of
Ice?
the movie is, but I don't. It's hilarious, dude. He's just like sliding through hallways, like on his side. It's so weird. I have to send you guys the
Shoots and Ladders, the
or
movie?
something. Dude. I'm
Is he
telling you, it's
clothed?
insane.
Damn.
Yes. He's not all like naked and greased up. But
I was just
no, he's
picturing
clothed.
like a buttery Max Payne movie.
That's what it's like. God, this is killing me now.
Can you imagine Seagal buttered up, sliding down hallways sideways, shooting pistols?
Bat suck can.
Yeah, that's every Tuesday for Bad Suck. She's like, now I gotta clean the yurt walls again.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that's a wrap on season 1 officially.
Yeah, thank
Now-
God.
Now this next little segment I want to do is Blake and I have watched our fair share of Asylum movies, and we decided we can do that.
Yes.
We can come up with an Asylum
Yes.
movie. So we collaborated and came up with the most batshit crazy one we can think of,
Which is better than anything they've done.
which is way better than anything in their catalog. So someone at Asylum needs to hear this and give us a job, because we will make this.
Oh yeah. With or without
we're
them,
gonna
we're
do
making
our-
this.
Yes, we're gonna do our elevator pitch to John right
Gotcha.
now.
hit me?
Okay, so
I got my business suit on. Like I'm ready to finance this.
we'll just go back and we'll just tag team this, Blake, and just go back and forth, jump in whenever you feel.
You
So
start it off.
You came up with. You want me
Yeah.
to start it off? Okay, so should I just hit him with the title right out the gate?
Absolutely.
The title is
Yeah,
Dragon versus Roller Coaster.
Yes.
incredible.
I mean, that sells itself right there.
Yes. So it takes place.
Nothing. Go.
Okay, so we need a Z-list star to be in this.
Correct.
So Blake, who do we pick?
Pauly Shore.
There you go.
He needs to get back in the game.
Okay, so we got Pauly Shore. It takes place in the theme park Mega Mountain
From Encino Man.
from Encino Man.
Right.
We're staying canon with this.
Sure. So it's a direct sequel to Encino Man.
Takes place at Mega Mountain theme park, where they just opened a new ride that's medieval themed. And through a twist of science and magic and whatnot, it summons an actual dragon.
Yes.
And the panda mascot of Mega Mountain that was once harassed by Brendan Fraser and
The Weasel.
Pauly Shore and the Weasel is now the Weasel.
Yes.
That's where he's wound up in life.
Oh my god.
So he's the panda mascot now. So he has to do battle with the dragon to save the theme park.
But he has to be on the roller coaster to do it.
Yes. He's going to ride the vapor in reverse. So, he does battle with the dragon, but it's a little too much for him to handle. So, he has to call in reinforcements. So
I mean, it's a dragon.
so
There's only one weasel.
so
Wait,
he
you
gets on
just said the
horn.
perfect thing. There's only one weasel. When in fact,
When in fact he gets on the phone, Antonio Banderas Desperado style, and calls in his two brothers, Crawl from Son-in-Law and Bud from Biodome, also both played by Pauly Shore.
What?
Through
Oh,
creative camera work and mirrors, we get all three of them in the movie,
yes.
and they all do battle with the dragon.
You're overestimating Asylum's special effects. It's gonna be blue screen. It'll be
I don't give a shit if it's a sock puppet.
it'll be like salt.
It could be
So
a
that-
sock puppet with curly hair, wheezing the juice. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
That sounds
That's
amazing.
it. So one thing we didn't come up with is what's the tagline of this going to be?
We didn't.
Oh boy.
Um,
Here, can I hit you with a few problems that I see
hold
right
on,
off the bat?
hold on, Chief.
Because this is problem
You
free.
can't come in day one.
It's foolproof.
Okay, go ahead and hit me with it.
No, it's just boring stuff. Like, you're gonna have to get the rights to the characters from those three movies. I mean, I'm sure they're
You,
cheap.
you telling me Pauly Shore didn't retain rights to those characters? He
No,
is
he
the
is
Weasel.
didn't write
Weasel.
them. I mean, sure he's the Weasel, but I'm sure he's owned by like
No one owns Pauly Shore.
Time Warner owns the Weasel.
No one owns the weasel.
Well, we'll just have to get some shameless plugs in the movie then.
But you're also suggesting that all of those movies exist
They
in
do.
the same universe.
Yes, they do. Have you not seen?
They
Have you
do.
not seen Son-in-Law, where Brendan Fraser appears as his character from Encino Man?
But Pauly Shore's character
No,
is
it's
not
his
the
brother.
same character.
It's his brother. They're different people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can't poke holes
No.
in this.
You're right.
This is
That's all.
this
that's
is
all
what
I've
the
got.
ancient Peruvians called airtight.
So,
So does he have some kind of special sword or something?
No,
he just used
How
a
does he battle
shotgun
the
while he's on the
dragons,
roller
chilling
coaster.
in grindage.
shotgun?
What do you? I mean, what do you think this is? Magic? I mean, of course. What else are you gonna use?
I love it.
I mean, let's be realistic here.
I love it.
The whole climactic battle has Queen Stone Cold Crazy playing in the background.
Yes.
And then the credits roll, and they play "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
As is tradition.
What are the brothers carrying? Obviously in Desperado or
The exact same weapons the Desperado brothers have:
okay.
There we go.
machine
Guitar,
machine
rocket
gun
launchers.
guitar cases, and a rocket launcher guitar case.
All supplied by brother number 4. That was in the army now.
We don't recognize jury duty.
No, that didn't happen.
You guys, I
How
love
can
it.
you not?
Seriously.
So,
It's spectacular. I don't know. I mean, only idiots would hate
Wow.
this.
Asylum CEO that I know listens to this on the reg. Give us a job.
Of course. I mean, the writers are all about to go on strike anyway, right?
We just did it for you, and it took almost
These
no
two-
effort at all.
These two will scab, no problem.
I will be a scab in a heartbeat. And I'm not even talking about just movie
Writing
writing.
scab.
Like, I've always said this. I don't care what industry it is. If it's on strike, I'm willing to be a scab. That's what. Look,
You're a
that's where the
I need
money's
to
at.
work.
You can make good money in scabbing.
Fantastic. So, okay.
Yeah.
There's our movie pitch.
Dragon versus roller coaster. I am
Let us
all aboard.
Let us make it.
Yeah. Well, and look, we only want a quarter of what the writers usually make on your films.
A quarter.
Oh my god, that's like that's gonna be like $5.
That's a literal quarter.
I don't care.
All right. So with that little business out of the way, we're gonna turn it over to John because he's got a little game for us to play.
Okay.
Cool. So, so while I was doing my research for our upcoming Shark Month, I encountered some other shark films that had titles that were too incredible to be ignored. So I want to run down my list that, and maybe Chase in post you can put a big old echo.
Okay.
Over
That
this
won't
title
happen.
I'm
here.
sure I can figure that out.
What do you, I think we got asylum money over here? That ain't happening.
Yeah. So this is the top 5 most intriguing shark movie titles that would undoubtedly be enormously disappointing.
Lay it on us.
So right off the top, I gotta have a runner-up because I heard about this one a long time ago, and I've always been really curious, and that is Ghost Shark.
Huh.
That's a thing.
Is that a sequel to
like-
Ghost Dad?
Yeah. Bill Cosby turned into a shark
Yep.
somehow, reincarnated as a shark, and then also died.
reincarnated as a shark to get away from the bad
I was about to
press?
say,
But they still hunted his ass down.
I was about to say, putting roofies in the ocean since 1999.
See, I was imagining, you know how like all ghosts are like old timey.
Yeah.
I was imagining this ghost like swimming around in like a Confederate uniform.
All right, well,
So number 5, Planet of the Sharks.
okay.
Okay.
Now, what I want more than anything is just a shot-for-shot remake of Planet of the Apes, but with terrible shark costumes instead of monkey costumes.
Get your damn dirty fins off me.
I just want to see some sharks riding horses on land.
This is heresy.
Oh man. Sharks on horses.
God.
That's the image there.
See, as much as I love everything Planet of the Apes, like including the shitty Planet of the Apes stuff. Love it,
The Tim Burton one?
except for that one. But I'm talking like the original Planet of the Apes stuff.
Yeah.
You know, even when they were going underground with the people that worship the bomb and everything, like I was still.
Even beneath?
That was just the second one. That wasn't that deep.
I know,
into it.
but that was by far the cheesiest. Right?
Yeah.
I like them. I like all those movies.
Wasn't 5 the supposedly the worst? Well, I can't even remember. I mean, I remember Beneath, the second one, where they go down and Charlton Heston makes a brief appearance
Correct.
again. Then there's Escape, where they travel back in time for
Correct.
reasons. Then there's Conquest, which is where the apes are kind of like the slaves, and then they revolt.
Almost there.
And then there's Battle for,
Right.
which was just kind of there.
Anyway, my point is to see all that redone with sharks could possibly be better than just regular Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
Like,
Honestly, in my imagination, this is the greatest thing, the greatest piece of art ever.
when you
created
said
by the
sharks on
the hands
horseback,
of man.
you had me.
So in Escape from Planet of the Sharks, they travel back in time to the what was it, the late 60s, early 70s? and they're trying on like suits and dresses and stuff, and they become like celebrities, but they're sharks.
As long as one of them has a monocle.
That could be the ghost shark too.
No.
Oh man.
I wanted to hit here, since we're speculating, I wanted to hit you with a quick synopsis of these as well.
Okay, yeah.
So backing up to Ghost Shark, when rednecks on a fishing trip kill a great white shark, its spirit comes back for revenge and soon turns its sights on the town of Smallport.
Where are rednecks finding a great white shark?
Dude, who knows?
I thought rednecks were landlocked.
They took their pontoon boat out into the ocean.
Oh, so
Yeah,
just like three-headed shark attack.
because according to shitty shark movies, pontoon boats are up there with yacht class.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
The synopsis for Planet of the Sharks. In the near future, glacial melting has covered 98% of Earth's landmass. Sharks have flourished and now dominate the planet, operating as one massive school, led by a mutated alpha shark.
I swear to God.
Just why not?
For some reason, the only thing I think is led by a mutated man-bear pig.
So already disappointing. I mean,
Led by a high commander shark on horseback.
there's no sharks on horseback, so
Well,
already
as soon as I heard
disappointing.
the glaciers melting and everything, I just automatically thought, I'm totally cereal and man-bear pig.
Yeah.
Nobody believes me, and I'm
number
totally
4.
cereal.
Number 4 is Raiders of the Lost Shark.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's a real movie, you guys. It's real, and I'm sure it exists only in to service this pun.
My
title.
my first gut reaction before I hear the synopsis is I automatically thought of a shark in the confused Travolta gift that's going. Because he's the lost shark.
He's lost.
It's
Costco is so big.
It's exactly the Raiders of the Lost Ark movie, but every now and then there's a shark looking confused in the background.
Am I supposed to be here?
That's easy to make, man. Just drop it in there. Oh my god.
That was Lucas's input on Raiders. That shark was always meant to be there, so we went back and put him
Right.
in.
Right. Now that we have the
Right.
technology.
No, we have the technology to put an anthropomorphic confused shark in the background of every shot.
That shark has no idea where he is.
I want it to be like hand drawn, like fucking Jabberjaw.
Yeah. He's like, how'd I get in the desert?
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's a synopsis for Raiders of the Lost Sharks. 4 friends set out by boat for an idyllic vacation on a private remote island. But unknown to them, a weaponized shark has escaped from a top-secret military lab nearby. A shark that was genetically engineered with hate in its blood. And programmed to hunt any human within range. Now these friends must band together to battle an all-new band of predator who will stop at nothing to remain at the top of the food chain.
There is
I don't know what that
there
title
is
has
no
to do
reason
with
for that
any
to
of
have that title.
Like you said, it was just
At
for the
all.
pun.
No. It's for the pun. Absolutely.
Can we
They
watch
should have just called it
Raiders
Hate
of the
Shark.
Lost Shark, please?
Good luck finding it.
Part of the problem with these is not necessarily any of them are on
Well,
Netflix,
I'll go
I
down to
think.
my local Suncoast and order it.
Yeah, sir. I mean, you can watch it on your own time for sure.
think
encourage
will.
that.
I'm interested in that one.
Well, it's in the title of the segment, man. It's going to be enormously disappointing.
Right.
I promise you. Even if the shark is engineered with hate in its blood, there's no way it'll be any good.
First off, how do you put hate in blood?
You gotta get that hate in there.
It's like the mood slime in Ghostbusters 2.
I need 50
Yeah.
cc's of hate stat.
You're just gonna be mean to it.
The scientist like just elbows the test tube of hate into the batch.
There's just a little beaker of just concentrated hate on the shelf. Just oops.
Dr. Stevenson, that was all the hate we had.
All right, and it gets worse from here.
Oh man. Better.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Better. Number 3. Actually, number 2 and number 3 are a little bit interchangeable, I think. But number 3 is Shark Exorcist.
Nice.
Amazing.
Now I'm
What an
picturing
amazing title.
that the shark is the exorcist.
You know, like based on the title, that seems more
It
makes more
would,
sense.
yes.
Like the Catholic Church has given up. Like they just can't do it anymore. So they're trying something extreme.
Yeah,
Send in the sharks.
but not any
Just
shark.
dangle a shark over
A
it.
shark that has salvation in its blood.
Shark rich with the Holy Spirit. I feel like it was a missed opportunity to also. I mean, it could have been named Sharksercist.
Yes.
You know, but,
Or whoever
yeah, we'll
pitched
let
I need a
could've
young
just been
shark
punched
and
in
an
the
old
face.
shark.
Oh man.
Okay, there's a movie
Exorcist.
called Shark Exorcist, but we can't get Dragon versus Roller Coaster made.
Dude, I think you guys have got it. I mean, I think it's just a matter
I'm
of
writing a
time.
letter to Pauly Shore.
Write a letter. You got to write a letter to Asylum.
Yeah, but if we have the Weasel on ahead of time, like, dude, look, the Weasel's
That's
ready
true.
to go.
It does kind of. It does ride on the presence of the weasel. So the art for Shark Exorcist is incredible. First of all, the tagline is "Satan has jaws." And the cover art is a priest standing on the beach, wielding a cross at this like flaming evil shark.
Wait, it's on fire?
Dude, it's like it looks like cooling magma. You know, it's like black with like red cracks in it, and like red glowing.
Well, that
eyes.
makes more sense.
So it's exorcist versus lava shark.
I mean, I'm sure the shark looks nothing like this in the actual movie. Actually, here's a photo of it. It's just a crappy looking CG shark with yellow glowing eyes.
Wow.
That's all it is.
Come on now.
Terrible. The synopsis, real brief. Oh, by the way, this movie's only an hour and 11 minutes
Oh,
long.
that's not a movie then.
A demonic nun unleashes holy hell when she summons the devil to possess a great white shark.
That doesn't make any sense at
keep
all.
an eye on. You gotta keep an eye on them nuns, man.
Keep an eye on the demonic nuns. What a waste. What another waste of a
Right.
great title. Number 2, Sharkenstein.
So, okay.
Pretty
no,
Again,
self-explanatory.
the shark is the scientist in this one.
Yeah, the shark always needs to be. Again, he has to be Victor von Sharkenstein.
See, I'm going a totally different direction than y'all.
Okay.
To me, it's a first-person video, a first-person movie, with two shark fins holding onto a pistol, and it's going around killing Nazis.
Okay. An old 8-bit.
Yes, in 8-bit.
Yeah,
Sharkenstein
that'd be
3D.
great. That'd be a great video game.
Okay.
I don't have much. I don't have much in, hitting me visually for this, but
Other than a shark scientist.
other than a shark scientist trying to put together, is the monster another shark?
Well, yeah, it would have to be.
The mo-
Yeah, I guess so. Most of these were just wanting sharks to be in place of the people.
That's all you really need.
That's it. And it's perfect.
Ugh.
The actual synopsis. In the final days of World War
See?
II, a secret a secret experiment to weaponize sharks is shut down and destroyed by the Third Reich. But now, 60 years later, a small ocean town is plagued by a bloodthirsty, mysterious creature, one built and reanimated using parts of the greatest killers to ever inhabit the sea. The Sharkenstein monster.
So, what's it got in it then?
Oh man, that is a good question.
Hate.
Now that I'm reading this, I have to find out.
Ugh.
There's
Of
no
course
photos. There's nothing. It's probably just a
It
shark.
deserves nothing.
Oh, also only 73 minutes. So what? That's an hour and 13 minutes.
These are all student films.
Jesus. Yeah. Oh, jeez. All right, and the number one most intriguing shark movie title.
How can we make it as a shark person?
Yeah, I have a good idea about what I want this movie to be. Sharkensaw Women's Prison Massacre.
Wait. Wait.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sharkensaw as in like Shark, Arkansas?
That's correct. What?
They picked a landlocked state to shove shark into?
That's what they did.
Jesus Christ.
That's why it's number one, man. That's why it's number one. I feel like there's so many places to go with this. Personally, I think what I want is to see a women's prison that's like underwater, and all the guards and the warden are all sharks.
But how can it be in Arkansas? Like,
That's up to you, man.
See, I'm just I mean, I know you said it's a woman's prison, but I can't help but just picture shot for shot Shawshank Redemption, but the warden is just a shark in a suit.
you see,
And it's just deadpan straight. Like, everybody plays it super serious.
you like me and you were on the same. We're kind of hitting on the same thing, because immediately when he said that, like the first thing that popped in my head was another movie called The Shawshank Redemption.
No.
So,
Oh my god. I could also see like Cool Hand Luke. But the Paul Newman is replaced with a shark.
The chain gang of all sharks.
Yeah. Just want to see the scene where he has to eat all the eggs.
have we stumbled upon a new genre of movie, just replacing people with sharks and acting like there's nothing wrong with it?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. So for season 1, at the end of every episode, we said, how do we make this movie better? Season 2, how do we work a shark into this? I think that's the new theme of season 2.
That's great.
How do we get a shark in here?
And then the shark took off his glasses and it was cross-eyed.
His eyes rolled over white, and they were cross-eyed underneath.
Cross-eyed. Oh man.
Well, I can.
Oh, so the Sharkensaw Women's Prison Massacre actually has names in it, if you can believe it.
Okay.
Tracy Lords,
Okay.
noted pornographic actress.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
And then Dominique Swain.
Who?
She's Travolta's daughter in Face Off.
Who?
Okay. Jesus Christ.
She was in some other stuff. She was in like the remake of Lolita, the HBO one.
Travolta's
Anyway.
daughter in Face Off.
In Face Off with the knife, you know.
The one. Wait. Yeah. So the one that when he goes in and like gives her the cigarettes when he's actually Nick Cage as John Travolta, and gives her
Right.
the knife to he beats up what's his face from that '70s show. Yeah.
So
Okay.
So we're talking
seen
big
that.
names.
I've only seen that movie once,
You need to see that movie way
you-
more.
are you
Because that
serious?
movie is freaking
and I'd be
amazing.
lying if I told you I remembered
movie-
anything about it.
That movie begs to be
No.
seen more than once.
I watch Face Off and Con Air at least once a month.
Well, Con Air. Come on.
Oh, don't act like Face Off is worse
Con
than
Air
Con
is
Air.
not bad. Sir.
No, it is not. And neither is Face Off.
They're both
Put the
kinda
bonnet
bad.
down.
Oh man.
So the actual synopsis: when a fracking environmental accident rips apart the Earth's crust, the resulting hole lets out a prehistoric sharks from underground.
Prehistoric.
The sharks target a group of women and trap them in a cabin.
Oh, wait.
Where's the
Where's
prison?
the prison? It's a cabin.
Where's the prison at?
It's Shark Cabin.
Is this cabin in the water?
Does any of this take
you
Does
know-
any of this take place in Arkansas?
Who's to know? I'm looking through the photographs here on IMDb, and not a single one of them has water in it. I think they're probably blasting out of the ground or something.
Just launching out of the ground.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You could have
Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre.
You could have given me to the end of my life to come up with the most ridiculous shark title movie, and I would never come up with something.
I would
that
have
good.
never thought of Shark and Saw.
Shark and Saw.
That's amazing.
Like, I think I could have
Amazing.
thought of so many things, but not Shark and Saw.
Yeah. I think we need to make a state flag for Shark and
Like,
Saw.
I would have come up with, like, Noah's Shark, Shark of the Covenant.
It's,
Dude, where's my shark? I don't know.
Shark and Saw. Whew. Okay, that was fantastic.
Well, now I don't know if I'm even looking forward to Shark Month anymore if those ain't going to be on it.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's-
I was worried about that.
Damn you,
We got a good
Netflix.
slate. We got a good slate.
We got a decent slate. You get to watch your Avalanche Sharks again. Okay, well,
But it's not
On
Ghost
to
Shark,
that.
though.
it's not Ghost Shark.
not Ghost Shark.
It's not Planet of the Sharks. It's
Please keep in mind, though, we know what these movies are.
yeah. We've pretty much seen them now.
You're not missing anything.
I think we are. I mean,
Has your experience taught you nothing?
like I said, I think I've become dumber from doing this. And Shark and Saw just seems like a hoot to me at this point.
Hey, it might be. It's got a 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's higher than some of the movies. we've
Exactly.
watched.
Now, on a serious shark movie note, has anybody seen the trailer for that new shark movie?
I just encountered it before we started. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
What about you, Chase? No?
That
What is it,
watching
47 meters down or something like that? Or
Yeah. But as John pointed out earlier, it does have Mandy Moore in it, so you know it's going to be good.
Well, she's making a comeback because she was on that show, This Is Us.
Okay.
Yeah, she also did the choreography for La La Land.
Oh, really?
So look out, Mandy Moore is
Two
coming
things.
back.
What's La La Land? And what's choreography?
It won Best Picture, didn't you know?
No, it didn't.
Yeah, so Mandy Moore is like the feather in that cap.
Yeah.
She's making a comeback.
It's gonna be top notch.
It's not John Travolta's daughter from Face Off.
I mean, you can't get much better than that, though.
Well,
So Mandy Moore is just underneath
but
there.
let's be honest. It isn't about the actors. It's about the sharks. And until y'all see this trailer, like now look, it's not gonna be Jaws by any means, but it is gonna be one of those, sharks constantly jumping out of the darkness at you and making you not want to go anywhere again.
Well, me and John were discussing before you joined us the one and only good shark movie.
Jaws?
It's Deep Blue Sea.
It's obviously Deep Blue Sea.
Honestly, this whole season has made me long for good movies again. And unfortunately, good movies aren't being made anymore. And let me explain what I mean by that. Yeah, all the superhero movies, they're awesome. They're good movies just because they're superhero movies and I'm a nerd and I love it all. But they're not Jaws. They're not They're not Back to the Future. They're not you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's
Like classics.
We don't make classics anymore.
Now, I will say this.
I would argue that Fury Road is a classic.
Yeah.
That movie was
True.
amazing.
It was.
But once again, we're relying on stories that were already established to make a movie. Now, something I have high hopes for next year is Ready Player One. I don't know why. Wait, maybe we shouldn't be talking about good movies. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, that's not what this show is about.
I've veered off. You know what it is? I've spent too much time in Sharkensaw, and I've become cultured. So I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Well,
so we're in agreement now that like any references to the state of Arkansas,
I will
It's called
never
Arkansas.
call it Arkansas again. That is the last time I will ever utter it correctly.
it is now and forever
Yes,
Sharkensaw.
just like I only say Hotlanta at this point.
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
It's more accurate.
Hotlanta.
and a more accurate term for Arkansas I can't think of.
Like I said,
Places
Lousy
with sharks.
It's lousy with sharks.
Crawling up your legs.
I will never say it correctly again.
Oh man.
Okay, so on that note, let's move on to our coming attractions segment, where John's going to let us know what movie we have to watch this week for our first week of Shark Month.
Oh boy.
Blake, I just have to say it's been wonderful not having to watch a movie this past week.
I had so much time to do things.
Just not having that weight hanging over you. It's Friday night. I still haven't watched this fucking thing.
Right. All right, well.
So, without further ado, John.
We're gonna screw it up for you. We have a movie to watch now.
Okay. What's our homework?
We're gonna be watching Avalanche
thank
Sharks,
God.
which you mentioned. I have a specific order I've put these movies
Okay.
in, so we're starting with Avalanche Sharks.
Okay.
Let's see. We got no critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, but it has a 7% audience score. And the audience loves everything on Rotten Tomatoes.
Does not bode well for us.
No. It's got a 2.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
Sharkensaw
Beat out
got
by
higher
Shark
than
and
that.
Saw.
That's right. I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of trivia here. It's got alternate titles,
Okay.
including Snow Sharks, and because it's a direct sequel to, or an indirect sequel, excuse me, to Sand Sharks. But the other alternate title, which I can't believe they didn't go with, because Avalanche Sharks is kind of a mouthful, Sharkalanche.
Jesus Christ.
How do you not go with Sharkalanche?
Because it doesn't roll off the tongue like
you know,
Sharkensaw. That's for damn sure.
Well, no, I mean, what does? That's one of the most beautiful sounds in the English language. Shark and Saw.
Maybe they didn't want it to feel like it was stepping on the toes of Sharknado.
I guess. But why ride the coattails? Sharknado was a huge hit.
Yeah. What's next? Sharkacane?
Why not?
Sharkquake.
While we're at it.
Earthquake?
I bet there's like a squid quake or something somewhere.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Mercifully, it's only 82 minutes long.
Okay, so it's not even a real movie.
Barely. It's also starring Alexander Menduluk,
Okay.
who is credited as Frat Boy in not one but 2 Twilight movies.
A recurring character.
Jesus Christ.
And also starring Emily Addison, who is an actual porn actress. So
Quality.
some of the reviews I found. Oh no. And real stupid. And if you like to watch good-looking girls with big boobs, this movie's not too bad. There's a plot in there someplace. So that's a ringing review, I think.
God.
You tried to get us to watch this earlier.
I know, but it's hitting me again. Like,
You were excited to watch this when you tried to sneak
you know,
this in.
this. Let me tell you what's going through my head. It's like you've escaped the prison in Sharkensaw, and now they've caught you again, and you know what you're going back to.
Yeah.
Like, you were free, you tasted it, and now you're going back.
You were out of Shawshark.
Yep. Now I gotta go back.
To Shawshark Prison Sharkensaw.
with got to deal with
So this is exciting.
Warden Sharky McSharkerton. And back to my electroshark therapy.
Jesus.
Oh, how is there not an electro shark? There's gotta be one.
Oh, man. I have a feeling we're going to hate sharks by the time all this is over.
Electroshark therapy, starring William Sharkner.
Chase, let's not put the blame on the majestic beast. It's clearly man who is the real enemy here.
Who sullied the good name of these animals.
It's Man Bear Pig.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, we're back in it again.
I know, it sucks.
And you know what's worse about this is that with John being all-time moderator for Shark Month, we both have to pay attention every week.
I know.
Gotta pay attention.
There's no week off where you're just pulling for questions.
I know, especially with me, where last week where I'm all like, "Oh, I'm winning the whole thing. We ain't even gonna have to go to episode 4."
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna dig deep I'm gonna dig deep on this trivia.
Oh, great.
I'm coming for you.
So when we get to the end of this, it's going to be like single-digit correct answers competing against each other. Out of the 20 questions, I got 3.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I
We're back
know.
in. We're back
It is
in.
this, dude. I swear, I can't. I say it every time, and I can't say it enough. Doing this show is such a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. One that John's gonna come to find out. Watching one of these a week takes a toll.
You don't even get to shoot at a dragon with
It's a
shotgun.
roller coaster without a dragon.
Yeah. There's no weasel to get you through it.
Oh shit!
Hopefully there'll be a gem.
But it won't
Shark
be.
Month.
Yeah.
No. No, there will not be.
Well, we're not visiting Sharkensaw, so I don't see how it could be.
I'm just. You know what? I am interested to see at the end of Shark Month. John's instant regret of, like, I volunteered for this.
Yeah. I wanted to be
Because I'm telling you, man, it sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah, it's fun on the
It
outside.
sure does.
Where you're not actually required to watch these things. There's several people that talk to me about listening to it and enjoy listening to the show, but they haven't watched movie 1.
Well, here's the thing. You can even watch the movie. It's paying attention to the movie.
Yeah.
That's what's hard.
Like, you had undivided attention at
To
this thing.
stay engaged. Ugh.
Well,
I feel you.
I'm
I
depressed
feel you.
now.
We'll see. We'll see how I come out. Maybe I'll be a changed man. I guess I should have taken some kind of psychological profile before we started this. And then, take another one at the end and see how my brain has changed.
Well,
it won't be good.
We'll see, man. I'm excited. Right now, I'm like
you just get to
I'm
make
like a little
oh, yeah,
puppy
look,
right now.
I was excited too when we first going to watch the Pretty Chick in the House movie. I've aged 5 years since that fateful night.
Well, I mean, I like bitching about stuff too.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of that.
Plenty of bitching. Yeah. I got so much bitching in my future.
Damn it. All right. Well.
Well, on that note, folks, next week we start our triumphant Shark Month. The movie is Avalanche Sharks. Watch it or don't watch it. No one's making you.
Don't do it.
But do join us for to hear how we came out the other end of this thing, and we'll get Shark Month going right. I think we got a strong movie to open it up with.
Yeah.
Avalanche sharks. We should call it Sharkalanche.
Well, okay. That I don't even want to think about it. Okay. Signing off for the week, folks. We'll see you next weekend. Avalanche Sharks.
Can we just play Take Me Out to the Ball Game at this point? And
Thank you for listening to Garbage Theater. To get the latest episodes, please subscribe on iTunes and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Garbage Theater. You can also listen to Garbage Theater anytime, anywhere on Stitcher Radio on Demand. Download the free app today.